All right, fine, we're live. Everybody's bitching at me. Everybody wants it live, right at 8. But no one had a thumbnail for me but T-Ball, I guess. Okay, let me just send this link out and then we'll be good. However, I'm going to find it. Do you want to go on YouTube and just send it to the Discord? I can't find it. Oh, wait. I found it, actually. How did you already? Okay.
You sent it in there?
I'm about to now.
Okay, I was just about to do that.
Live for the Discord
Thumbs down.
mock draft.
I think you only go frozen when you change green or something.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too.
That makes sense. One watching, it's probably me.
Okay, there's the link. I'll send it in here too. Oh, that's good. Did you see what fucking Walter said, asshole? All right. All right, Spear. Hey, Spear. Hey, Walter. Hey, Oz. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah. Everyone's so excited for the mock draft. They're stressing me out. Nobody's showing up. Fuck you, Sam. Whatever. Everybody's just so nice and kind. Well, we know what we're doing. Everybody's been anticipating the Discord mock for a couple weeks now, and this is it. We're finally here to deliver it. It's going to be pretty straightforward. We're going to accept your draft picks. I did have the spreadsheet that I'm going to run through as far as who has what pick, and I'm going to make sure that everybody knows beforehand, so nobody forgets, no one's confused who's on the clock, because I know that's going to happen. People are going to be like, is it my pick? Is it my pick? Anyway, so we know how this is going to go. It's pretty straightforward. 1 through 32. Everybody involved has 2 picks. They're not going to be of the same team for everybody, but they are all going to be 2 draft picks. And to run through it real quick, the first overall pick, Oz and I are going to take the range and just pick Mendoza, so nobody throws this completely off track. And then at number 2, Walter has the pleasure of choosing between Reese and Bailey, or I guess whoever he wants to ruin this mock with. At 3, Sam with the Cardinals. 4, Thugged with the Titans. Michael Penis gets the Giants at 5. Liam Cohen Worshipper gets the Browns at 6. T-Ball gets Washington at 7. Rhett gets the Saints at 8. Spear gets the Chiefs at 9. Appa gets the Giants at 10. Waddle gets the Dolphins at 11. Bama Nut gets the Cowboys at 12. Aiden, Rams at 13. Sam, Ravens 14. Stranger, Bucks at 15. Thugged again at 16 with the Jets. Rhett, the Lions. This is taking longer than I thought it was going to. Rhett, the Lions at 17. Liam Cohen Worshipper, 18 for the Vikings. Walter, 19. Panthers. Spear, Cowboys 20. 21, Pittsburgh. Aiden again, 22, Chargers. Appa, 23, Philly is fucking A. Stranger. 24, the Browns. T-Ball, 25, Bears. Reed, 26, Bills. Stranger. I think I said his name. Yeah, that's right. 27, Michael Penis with the 49ers. 28, Houston Candyman. 29, Kansas City Candyman. 30, Miami Waddle. 31, New England Reed. And 32, Seattle Bama. All right. Fuck. God. Just say something, please. I need a break.
Someone said you forgot Stranger again.
Dude, I did not, bro. I'm like sweating. I'm already sweating. Like this is already stressing me out.
I will mess this mock up. I will mess this mock up. Do we feel your pick?
Do we feel the need to keep this on track to some degree? Like, do we have to, like, in our minds, we probably have a good idea as to who like the 3 to 5 guys are that are possible per pick at most. So if somebody goes like way out of left field, are we gonna?
No,
we're just gonna let it happen.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see who the first griefer. I know one of these rats are going to grief it. Let's take votes now. Everybody vote. Who's the first to basically grief the draft? I think my vote might be Michael Penis, honestly.
Yeah. Should we clarify? Is this predictive or what you would do?
I guess that's a fair question. I think for the sake of the difficulty in the decision making, we should make it predictive. Sheerly because if we like, everyone will have their own idea as to what a team should do at a certain pick, and I think it'll make it a little bit too easy. I think we want to make people make tough decisions, which is like what predictive is. But if you think we should do the other way, that's up to you. I didn't really think about this.
I think predictive is cool, but like you can put your own spin on it, kind of. Right. Like you don't have to try and guess. Like you can do what you think should happen with a mix of what you think is going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Right. I know Walter's gonna take like, I don't know, dog, like Denzel Boston, 2nd overall or something. I just know he's gonna do something ridiculously out of left field. So, which is fine. I guess is that boo? Everyone's booing. Do we want to do predictive or do we want to do? Can I send a poll out on this app? I don't think I can. All right, we're doing predictive in the kindness of time. All right. So, like I said, ran through the picks. We are going to do it where you guys just in the channel, in the Discord, I have opened it up to messages. So when it is your pick, just leave it in the Discord chat. Please, for the love of God, don't take 95 minutes to make a decision.
Yeah, there's like an internal shot clock. It's not, I'm not timing it at all, but like a quarterback, if it's just getting too long, we're throwing it away.
Right. So there's definitely, we're not pushing the envelope here with time. So let's pull up the mock simulator. Let's get right on with this. We're using Pro Football Network's mock simulator. It's nice and pretty. On the right side, you'll see who's available. On the left side, you'll see the teams that are up. I'll be able to switch between my picks, who's been taken and such. So it's very straightforward. I think everybody here has done a mock draft. I feel like that's about covered everything, right?
Yeah.
I hope.
Everyone here at some point has done a mock draft. When you're up, you're just going to pick who you should pick. It's the simplest thing ever.
It is. So let's not overcomplicate. I opened the fucking channel and they're already like dog. All right. First overall, Fernando Mendoza is the pick, of course. We're going to keep this on track.
No discussion?
No.
All right. Well, whatever.
You have a thought?
I don't know what I'm here for then.
Well, go ahead.
Whatever. Nope.
You have a thought? Go ahead.
Nope.
Well, we're going to be the ones grading and reacting to what is chosen. So I think we should do it in a dramatic fashion. So maybe instead of having them message in the chat, we have them like direct message one of us, so then we can announce it and no one knows what it is. I think we're going to do that. Let's do that instead. So it's not spoiled ahead of time. So if you have any thoughts on Mendoza at 1, you can, feel free to get them out now.
Nope. I've been spoken for already.
All right. I apologize. I took your thunder, I guess. All right. So at number 2, the New York Jets are on the clock. Is that for me or for the Jets being on the clock?
That's just what happens to the commissioner.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, that seems pretty on par for what's going on right now. Wait, I'm not ignoring you, Michael Peanuts. It's just you ignoring me. Okay. The Jets are on the clock with the 2nd overall pick. This belongs to Walter. Walter, you can DM either myself or Oz. It's up to you. But you have a choice between Arvel Reese, David Bailey. You can put your own spin on it, but we're going for a predictive mock draft here. We're going to react to it on stream. So if we do something completely out of line here, which would be pretty on brand for Walter, then I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to let it slide. I'm going to let you hear it.
That's fair.
Should we do like a school grading scale, or should we do like a 1 to 10? Or
I think I'm giving these letter grades like a school would.
Okay.
Yeah. On a mixture of, is it a good pick and do I think that'll actually happen?
Okay. I like it. So we will. He said Reese Bailey in the chat in quote with the skull emoji. I'm gonna fucking kick him.
It shouldn't be either.
I don't know. Who do you think is in Walter's wheelhouse here?
The best player in the draft is Caleb Downs. So that would be way cooler. That's what they should do if they're woke enough. But unfortunately, I think that they're being told they have to do Bane or not Bane. They have to do Bailey or Reese.
Is Walter woke enough, do you think?
I hope so.
All right, the pick is in. The pick is in from Walter. Can we get a chime? Oh, I should have uploaded the draft chime. Do you have it?
No, it's okay.
All right.
We need no chime.
The second overall pick belonging to Walter, the general manager, owner of the New York Jets, has decided to select the one and only Arvell Reese, edge rusher out of Ohio State, edge rusher linebacker out of Ohio State. What is your letter grade for Sir Walter on that?
Predictively, that's A+. That's Bible to me. I think that is most certainly going to happen. I'm not buying this David Bailey cheese. I think it's 100% Arvell Reese.
I feel like it has to be. It's just these last couple of days, it's been like horrible. Like the amount of shit that's been coming out left and right has been insane. And it feels like there's a humongous civil war going on in NFL media with like insiders and beat reporters. They're just clashing back and forth, trying to decide who it's going to be. And even the sports books are flipping back and forth pretty drastically. So at this point, I feel like it's 50-50. I am of the opinion that it should be Reese, that it will be Reese, but I literally spent like days on the first two picks. 2 and 3, I should say, like deciding what I think is going to happen. And I still don't feel confident. So Walter, you get an A+ from me as well. I think this is what should and will happen.
Boom.
Well, that's kind of boring. What about the Cardinals? The Cardinals, this pick belongs to the one and only, who is it? Sam. Sam is on the clock with the Arizona Cardinals. He already DM'd me his selection. He ran up to the podium. He did not waste any time getting his pick in. And with the third overall pick in the 2026 Discord mock draft, Sam decides to put a spin on things just slightly, and he goes with Ohio State linebacker Sonny Styles at 103. What do we think of that?
That's what it should be, but I think there's no shot that happens because the league is stupid. But it would be super sick because their linebacker core is awful. Second best player in the draft, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it feels like this is another pick that is kind of, I don't want to say it's not chalk at all, because right now it feels like there's all this Jeremiah Love smoke, and whether people buy into that or not, and do people think that they're going to trade back because they're supposedly super desperate, or will they just go with who's ever left between Reese and Bailey? I like I said, I stared at the Cardinals logo for a very, very, very long time. And in your predictive mock, what did you end up doing?
I always give them the difference of David Bailey or Arvell Reese. That's kind of how it's felt. I think Francis Moinoa also has a really good chance because offensive linemen always go like significantly higher than they're probably supposed to. But yeah, Jeremiah Love in the last week has gotten like crazy smoke to go 3. I don't think I buy that, but definitely I feel like it's one of Arvell or David Bailey.
Yeah, me too. I think it's kind of one of those things where if Bailey's the one that goes to 2, I feel like there's more trade possibilities that'll open up if Reese is available at 3. But I feel like if it's Bailey that's there at 3 in this scenario, which it was, I don't think that as many teams, the Chiefs or the Saints, would be as eager to jump up. So Sonny Styles, though, I like that spin on things. Not crazy. I'll give it a B, a flat B.
Yeah, I might give it less than that predictively, but it's 100% what they should be doing.
Yeah, they definitely, I feel like, should be going defense. I think going running back. As much as I am higher on Love than I am Genty last year, it would be very hypocritical of me to shit on what the Raiders did and then not give Love to the Cardinals the same sort of hatred. So That would be moving us on to the Tennessee Titans. This selection belongs to Air Thugged. I'll also name who's on deck. So Air Thugged is 4th to Tennessee. 5th, the Giants, is Michael Penis. So Michael Penis, you're on deck, buddy. You're in the hole. With the 4th overall pick in the 2026 Discord mock draft, Air Thugged goes ahead and selects Jeremiah Love. He goes straight for the running back. He does go off the board. What do you think of this one?
That's had smoke to it for fucking 2 months now. Like that, I think he is comfortably the most mocked player to the Titans. So I think that has a pretty good chance of happening.
Yeah, this is what I do have happening in my predictive mock as well. Yeah, T-Ball, I get it. You're a baseball guy. You don't got to flex on everybody. Jeremiah Love is to the Titans is where I have is what I have in my predictive mock as well. This is another place that there's a ton of smoke. The Sonny Styles stuff has come to life. There's also been suddenly a receiver conversation that feels like a real smoke screen. And it's like, oh, they're just trying to drum up as much trade possibilities as they can. So I was thinking maybe they're a team that could trade back. David Bailey's still on the board. So in the event that a team like the Chiefs or a team like the Saints wanted to jump, Bailey is there.
Let's say Tajay Sharp.
What?
Does that say Tajay Sharp? Oh, did you mean Tajay Spears? Because that would make sense.
Me?
No, in the chat, he said, "I
will
Tajay Sharp, the old
Sharp
Titans receiver. He was so bad.
Holy shit."
Yeah, Tajay Spears also. I will stand for him to be erased. Unfortunately, awesome 3rd down back.
What do you give the Jeremiah Love selection letter grade?
That feels like an A. I feel like that happens. It should be defense or offensive line because both of those also stink for him, but it has so much smoke to it. I'll buy it.
Yeah, I agree. I'll give this a flat A. I think I'm not in love with the Titans going for a running back either, but at least they have their quarterback. I think their offensive line is semi-serviceable. So compared to the Raiders, again, it feels better than what they were going for. So, yes, you guys can trade picks. I think we'll say this. You guys can trade picks as long as you have the trade figured out like relatively quickly / before your pick is up.
You have to DM in the background like an actual GM would.
Yeah.
You have to be like calling their phone, 3 picks ahead. We don't have 8 minutes here. Right. Thank God it got shortened to 8 minutes. I can't do another 10 minutes.
Oh, that's right. They did do that.
2 minutes per pick will save my life.
Oh, they're all upset. Do you not want me to do trades? Did I say no last night? They're all bitching at me. When did I say no? I guess I must have said no at some point. I don't know. Do you think we should do trades?
It could get messy, but you could try. If you can get one figured out, I mean, if you could have convinced somebody to come up to 3, then that would have been amazing. But I'm not sure how many people here are trading up outside of like Dallas,
right,
at 12.
All right. Well, we'll play this part by ear. How about that? Just don't get carried away.
Michael Penis is very adamant that the pick is in.
The pick is in. Michael Penis, the pick is in. T-Ball, so I will get it right this time. On deck is Liam Cohen worshiper with the Browns at 6, but at 5 with the Giants, Michael Penis selects. He sent me 4 messages. With the 5th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Caleb Downs, safety, Ohio State University.
I like that.
He does do it. I do like that as well.
I predictively always go the other Ohio State defender, Sonny Styles. But either way, like, it's not a premium position. It's just 2 guys that are really freaking good at their position. So I have no problem. That's the best player in the draft, in my opinion. I'll take it.
Such a lame pick. I feel like that's a really good pick. I don't know why I guess like maybe from a creativity standpoint, even still, like I think
that's not chalk.
No, it's not at all. I think this is recently it's been a lot of Styles. It's been a lot of Tyson. There's the love. There's a ton of Jeremiah Love here. And that's something that I think is, begging if you're the Giants, but Downs is definitely not the popular pick here. So I would say I like this a lot. So I give this an A.
Yeah, if Styles is already gone, which he went at 3, then next best player up, or actually the best player up, I don't think you'll ever regret that.
No, I completely agree.
Can you trade up with yourself? I mean, if you can make that happen, if you can agree on the term.
I did not even think about that, bro.
If you can agree on that, you can't just like force trade, but like, I guess you could. I don't know. I don't care what you do.
Can you trade up with yourself? That is fucking hilarious.
As long as you agree with yourself.
As long as it's not belligerent. Oh my God. Okay. Earlier, side note, Waddle texted me. He said, I have to work tonight. I said, okay. He said, I'll give you picks in case I can't do it. I said, okay. Then he said, fucking Rick Ross reserved a 400-person theater to see Michael Jackson. I'm like, what the fuck? He said they're hosting Rick Ross. I'm like,
that's so weird.
I know. I'm like, the shit that goes on in Miami. I'm like, all right. That's just something that would never happen in Buffalo. So it's not like, it's like very random. Okay. So we'll move on to the 6th overall pick. This selection belongs to Liam Cohen worshiper. And this pick is not in yet. So it is still on. It's still on the clock. Liam Cohen worshiper is. He did message me at 8 p.m. So he's around. Although we'll see if he's playing MLB The Show, according to Discord. So if someone wants to at him in the chat and let him know he's up. But in this case, the Browns, pretty as far as position goes, it's either tackle or receiver. I think I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked if it was receiver, to be honest. I think I'm kind of at that point. Yeah.
I've heard a lot of Fano smoke to him.
Yeah.
Like from Browns people, they think Spencer Fano goes 6th overall. Like they're confident in it.
Mm.
Which would make me feel gross, but hey, you do you.
Do you have any stock in a trade down for the Browns at this point?
I mean, they have 2 first-round picks. I don't know. I think they should stick there and just take a stud, take an offensive lineman, take a receiver, but I don't know. They've been pretty like happy about gaining draft capital. I think trading down a couple spots, they'd be open to do that.
Yeah, I think so too, because I think they're a team that, as much as Fano seems to be a popular choice here, there's enough tackles that, you know, I guess barring who they trade back with, they're going to end up with somebody. Like, unless they trade back to like 28th or something ridiculous, which obviously would never happen, then they'll end up walking away with a tackle.
He's on the phone currently with teams. This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. What did I allow?
This is why we should ban trades. This is taking too long.
I guess I did say no trades. Walter sent a screenshot in the Discord channel that I said no trades. All right. We'll give you in real time till 8:27. I guess that's about as fair as we're gonna get. Other than that, if this goes south, Liam Cohen worshiper is about to ruin it for everybody if this takes a while. So the second this takes longer than 8:27, the second trades are done. So this was the playing by ear part that we were talking about.
Put a shot clock on him.
Who do you think he's talking to?
I don't know.
Like who are the Browns trading back with? Is he
KC?
talking to the Cowboys owner?
Give me till 28, please. He needs another minute to finalize the terms.
Be till 20. Okay. I think my bet is he's talking. You're right. Maybe he's talking to Spear. I think he's talking to Spear. that would be my. What the? I'm gonna save that message for a couple minutes that I just got. Spear says it's not him. He shut him down. I just got a funny trade, a trade that came into my inbox.
Oh,
so it's not for this pick. It's not for Liam Cohen worshiper whatsoever. It's actually for a team that is not near us. But word is in. The trade is done. He said he's gonna send it to me. Let me see who is it with? Who do you think this is fucking with?
I don't know. Steelers trading
that
up
far down.
Are they trading up for like coming up soon?
I wasn't
paying attention. To be so honest, I was watching the clock, about to strike 8:28.
Okay, the trade is in. So the trade appears to be with the Jets.
Oh.
The Jets owner is Air Thugged. So Air Thugged and Liam Cohen worshiper, who owns the Browns, made a trade. The Jets are sending the 16th overall pick, the 33rd pick, and a second next year, and pick 103 for pick 6 and 107. So the 16th pick, the 33rd pick, a second next year, and pick 103 to move up to the Browns spot at 6th overall, and then 107, which is like day 4, round 4 or something, right? Round 3.
That's a jump.
That is quite a jump. And with the 6th overall pick, the New York Jets have decided to select, drum roll please, Carnell Tate, receiver, Ohio State. So he jumps up about 10 spots, and he selects Carnell Tate. So we got a real shakeup. That went smoothly. I'll give them credit.
Yeah, that was a good trade. That was a well thought out, like piece of draft capital right there.
It was.
Yeah, Carnell Tate, he's the best receiver in this draft. I think that would be super sick. I don't know if he's like a good enough player in my brain to like really care about trading up super far for, but I mean, their receivers, the receiver 2 is what, like Alan Lazard, probably.
AD Mitchell.
Alan Lazard, probably. Yeah.
Well, they definitely. I think this is a possibility if he makes it to like 9 or 10. I think jumping 10 picks is going to cost too much for them to be able to bear. But I do think they like Tate. I do think they would take Tate if they had the opportunity. I'm just not sure they jump 10 whole picks. But I'm going to give this an A+ all around for the sheer fact that it was in a timely manner. The trade was realistic, and it was with a player that made sense to where the team drafted him. So round of applause for Air Thug and Liam Cohen worshiper, who is
welcome back, Corey Davis. Let's go.
Welcome back, Corey Davis. That is nasty.
I'm kidding. I love Carnell Tate.
That is so nasty. Do I have to get in contact with Arizona? No, it's just getting asked crazy questions. Okay. Anyway, we move on to the 7th overall pick. I'm sure the Commanders are not too pleased with what happened here. T-Ball is the owner of the Commanders. Carnell Tate is definitely a popular choice here amongst a lot of media heads, amongst a lot of mock drafts out there, consensus-wise. They definitely need help outside of Terry McLaurin. I mean, this guy is literally – Terry McLaurin's their really only receiver, and he's hurt and old.
30,
so.
Yeah. Red is right. Yeah, this is like the worst-case scenario. Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs, and Carnell Tate, and Jeremiah Love all go. Those are like the 4 and that are ever mocked to them. And I think Commanders fans don't want edge rushers, and those are like the guys staring right at you.
Mm-hmm. I think this is the first pick that was kind of a snipe. Like, I think T-Ball's kind of like really on his heels now. Like, I think he obviously probably had this one queued up, but the second he's gone, this is our first real snipe. So he doesn't have his pick in, but with that said, the person on deck after T-Ball is Rhett with the Saints. After that is Spear with the Chiefs, who's in the hole. So keep that in mind. The pick is in, though, and it is interesting. With the 7th overall pick in the 2026 Discord mock draft, T-Ball goes out of his way to select, if I can even find him, Omar Cooper Jr., wide receiver, Indiana. I would give this an F. That's my first F. Get the fuck out of here. If I was the Commanders, if I was Rhett, I would be shitting myself. I would be throwing things at my television. I would be losing my mind.
Yeah, that's rich. I still have him as a higher grade than David Bailey. So
on the board.
I don't like.
Why did he take David Bailey? Oh my god!
Who wants Boye Mafe 7th overall?
Oh
I get it. I get it. But nah, I don't know.
I'm fired. You're getting fired.
I respect it though. I respect it.
He's getting fired.
I respect the hustle. I would kill myself personally.
What's your letter grade?
I'll give that one a D, only because I love it. Because
That's the meanest Oz has ever been.
That's just because it's so far from consensus. It has like no chance of happening.
Yeah,
I think it would work out. It would be like a good team fit. Like he instantly replaces Debo. It's just that's let's just trade back.
Timu Debo.
Just trade back.
Debo.
Yeah. Just
Timu Debo.
Timu
Debo. Yes, that's a tongue twister. Say Timu Debo 5 times over. All right. So with that curveball, to his credit, he was probably thrown for a loop with Tate getting drafted. So I guess he had to pivot. I was gone for 20 minutes and we made it to 8 and Omar Cooper went 8. All right. So with the 8th overall pick, the New Orleans Saints are on the clock and the pick is in. And this belongs to Rhett. Once again, on deck, Spear at 9th overall. The Chiefs at 10th overall. dude, he's pissed. At 10th overall, Appa is on the clock. Can someone do me a solid and tag Appa? Please. I have not seen an Appa sighting yet. But anyway, 8th overall, the New Orleans Saints. Rhett has made the pick clear. He said, should I fuck with Walter? And then he said, nah. And then he goes, all right. Mansour Delane is the pick. So he's going to give the New Orleans Saints another defensive back. I like this pick a lot. I think it's definitely in the realm of possibility. Oh, yeah. Brandon Staley loves his defensive backs. I think this is a defense that was already playing very good football, and this is a very athletic corner that could shut down, one side of the field. So I think this pick is a pretty solid one. I'd give it another A. I haven't hated too many picks outside of the Omar Cooper one, so I give this one another A.
That's A+. Like I think Delane is one of those guys that like sneaky could go like near the top 5. And if he comes down to here, I think the Saints instantly snatch him up. Because he's probably like the more I think about it, he might be a top 3 player in this class. He is a dog. He can stay home in Louisiana. That makes so much sense.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Randy, to answer your, I guess there's no question being asked, but I get that he's like, because we're trying to go for predictive. T-ball went off track. I will say to his credit, they do need a receiver pretty bad. So in the event that they wanted a receiver so damn bad and they couldn't find a trade partner, they reached. Like, it's not.
I will say also for predictive is I don't think a soul would have thought Cole Strange went in the first round.
Yes.
I don't think I would not have predicted that like Jordan Morgan went to the Packers in the first round.
Yeah.
That like 24th overall or whatever. So sometimes things happen. Like it's not like, I mean, he's being projected as high as like 11 or 13. Omar is. It wouldn't be like the craziest thing ever if he went, a handful of spots higher than that. But like it would be crazy. Like I would be shocked, but like it's not out of the realm of possibility if they think he's like the second best receiver in the class.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I mean, Michael Penix went 8th. So I feel like that was to a team that just paid a quarterback $40 million. I think anybody that would have mocked that beforehand would have been like publicly humiliated on Twitter. So I will say, if in the event that it goes off the rails completely, which we're trying to avoid, I completely agree. But I think we're doing very well right now.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like it was freaking Skylar Bell. All right, we got a guy projected like, possible top 15 going at like 7.
That's Jamar Chase light, sir.
I heard that. Disgusting.
Actually insane. That was the most insane comp I think I've ever heard.
Yeah.
All right. With the 9th overall pick, this belongs to Spear. Once again, on the clock will be Appa, as he has the 10th overall pick with the Giants. I'm going to message him. You are up in 1 pick. And at 9th overall, the Kansas City Chiefs are another team that is heavily predicted to go through the trenches, whether it's offense or defense. I think personally, there's it's kind of one defensive player or a slew of offensive linemen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Spears seemed to be right on my wavelength with this. And with the Chiefs selection, Spear does go with Ruben Bain. And he said he gave a little bit of a reasoning. Even if you don't think he can play edge, which he can, the whole D-line needs help. It's just Chris Jones and friends. He has a history with the law involving vehicles. It's a match made in heaven. So I do like this pick. Ruben Bain feels like it's either Ruben Bain at 9, assuming they stay at 9. I feel like it's either Bain at 9 or they choose a tackle, one or the other.
Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs of all teams also do not give a shit about arm length, like whatsoever. Like I'm pretty sure like Ashton Galletti has like 31-inch arms. George Karlaftis has like 32-inch arms. Like they don't give a shit. So he like I think that is probably the lowest he would slide, unless like Mansour Delane also did. So that would be my predictive spot. That's an A+.
Do you think somehow merging predictive versus what you feel is right versus wrong, will this ever be Bain over Bailey? Because Bailey is still on the board. He's still alive. How far he goes, I don't know.
I think like, but in my head, I could see all this Bailey stuff being kind of smoke. I mean, we were hearing that fucking Will Levis might go like to be the first quarterback taken, and then he went in the second round. Like, I just feel like I could see why teams would not like David Bailey at all. I think it's probably not likely that he's gonna spill, but he's not good to be a top 5 pick. So
yeah,
I could see a couple of GMs agreeing with that.
Ooh, shit, he's here. Appa is here. He just messaged me out of the blue. So with the 10th overall pick, I like this one a lot. Appa comes out of the woodwork to make a pick that I think a lot of Giants fans would really like. Mind you, Waddle is the next pick with the Dolphins at 11th overall. I got to message him. He said to message him when he's almost up. So you are up in 1 pick. In the hole is Bama with the Cowboys at 12th overall. But anyway, at 10th overall, the New York Giants, with their second pick of the first round, decide to go with the guy that is gaining a lot of attention, specifically at this pick. And even at 5, Jordan Tyson, receiver out of Arizona State. The buzz with this is insane. Whether you buy it or not, I guess is up to you, but there's some genuine attraction here that I'm having a hard time ignoring.
Yeah, that's one I've heard like by far the most. A lot of Giants fans really want to go offense. I've heard a ton of offense for them. And all of a sudden people are like no longer concerned about Jordan Tyson's injuries whatsoever. It's fine by me. So going 10th overall, that seems a lot more possible now than it did like 4 days ago.
Yeah. Another player that got Jamar Chase comps.
Stupid.
Even though Jamar Chase is like the best yak player of all time, and Jordan Tyson's like negative rack.
Yeah. No, that's such a stupid comp. He's like Ricky Pearsall, but better.
Wow. I saw an Amari Cooper comp. I didn't hate that.
Young Amari Cooper, though, had some wiggle after the catch. He was shifty.
Yeah. I did not hate the Amari. I saw some Amari Cooper, but Jamar Chase, bro. Like, why are we still trying to comp people to Jamar Chase? I feel like that's one of those players we just kind of just don't do that with.
No, that's why like you don't give Tom Brady comps,
right? That's what I mean.
Jamar Chase is the GOAT, best receiver of all time, so it only makes sense. Don't give him a comp.
All right, so 11th overall, as mentioned, this is belonging to Jalen Waddle. I think he's giving his. I think he announced his pick in the chat because he's ignoring my DM. And he's also working, and I know this is somebody he's been saying he wants. So I will honor his request, and we will go with Makai Lemon, USC receiver at 11th overall. I feel like I look at the Dolphins roster and I tell myself there is legitimately only one thing they can do, and that's draft a fucking receiver because they have the most desolate, pathetic room you possibly could assemble at the NFL level.
I can't lie. I think there's a billion things you could do.
Right.
I think you could spin a wheel of positions. Whatever it lands on, you pick it, and I'll be fine with that. That roster is depleted. But yes, receiver is huge. And Makai Lemon might have like a pretty limited ceiling, but he has the floor they need.
I think from a standpoint of like safety, I would say is comfortably the worst position on this team, which is crazy considering what you see in the receiver.
Do they still have like Melifonwu and Ashton Davis out there or something?
I think it's I looked earlier. I think Dante Trader slotted in as one of those starting safeties right now.
You guys just killed every Steelers fan in this. They've been like begging for Makai Lemon. They've been pulling up graphics of Makai Lemon for the last like 3 days. They're like convinced it's the pick. So you've killed their spirit.
The Dolphins starting safeties on our lads right now: Dante Trader, Strong, and Darrell Baker Jr.
Jesus Christ,
Lonnie Johnson.
Oh my, that's worse. Oh my God, yeah.
Lonnie Johnson.
Straight up for Caleb Downs. Dude, draft like Thieneman. I don't give a fuck. Do something about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
dude,
you gotta. But Caleb Downs is gone. I feel like Thieneman here would be a little bit of a reach, but so is Lemon.
Yeah, I think like the worst part of this predictively is that just no lineman has gone in the top 11 because like not one of them needed to yet. Like I don't have any like strict top 10 grades on any linemen, but it's just kind of crazy that like we might see like 2 or 3 gone already.
Rumor has it that there's supposed to be a big run between like it's starting at like earliest 6th or 7th, and then up to 14, and then up then there's going to be a run. So I think the teams that are picking early 20s, like I think the Eagles, the Bears, the 49ers, the Texans, like they're going to be the ones that are going to be really starting to itch when they see potentially the Steelers take one, they see the Lions take one. I think obviously the Browns are probably in that conversation. The Giants could be in that conversation too, depending on what their taste is if they don't go Tyson. So there's going to be a run on them at some point. It might start a little bit later. Like this is kind of trending, but most certainly is going to happen.
Yeah. The way this mock has turned out, it makes me so much happier the Bengals traded away the 10th pick because, oh my God, we were getting Peter Woods right there. We were at 10. Dude, look who was available there. It's like Dylan Thieneman would have been our pick. Him or Peter Woods.
That would have been sickening.
Disgusting.
Yes, he's at 10 to 14. That Sam knows the tweet I'm talking about. I think it's going to happen. All right, so we're on the clock now with Dallas. This pick belongs to Bama.
Be nice to Sam.
And he definitely did the right thing here. I think this is I think any Cowboys fan would be ecstatic with this selection, even if you didn't like the player. Bama at the 12th overall selection goes with somebody that should not have fallen this far. And that is going to be David Bailey.
Ask any Cowboys fan, he says. Sam, I'm so sorry.
Sam, I think Sam literally came to an acceptance of Keldrick Falk. Like 2 weeks ago, he's in chat saying, honestly, I'm okay with Keldrick Falk. Like he's accepted that level of grief.
I don't think the difference is that crazy.
Okay. I mean, at least David Bailey tries. At least he moves.
Against the pass, he does try.
Like fucking Keldrick Falk doesn't try.
I would be upset. Like that's why I'm so happy we traded out of that, because I know that we would have loved David Bailey in a slide. Predictively though, if he's there at 12, I swear to God that's happening. That is going to happen.
Yeah.
Dynamite is under your house, Cave.
Thanks. Bailey won't get drafted.
At all.
Unfortunately, he's gonna get drafted.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Next up, we have the Rams at 13th overall here. And this selection belongs to Aiden. Aiden messaged me like 20 minutes ago with a trade he made with himself. He owns the Rams pick at 13 and the Steelers pick at 21st overall. And he made a trade. He has the Rams sending away the 13th pick and pick 93 in return for pick 21, pick 53, and pick 121. And at the 13th overall pick for the Steelers, which I realize, did I ever make that trade like on
I don't
here?
think so.
What was it? Oh, it was Tate.
6. So the Browns will have the Jets second round. That like what? 16?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the Browns right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do this real quick.
You can't blue ball them like that. Good God.
What?
They're waiting.
Oh, they want to know the trade or the pick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Now they got to wait because this is going to bother me. The Rams and the Steelers. Oh, wait.
Spirit, you guys are trading up handsomely for somebody that is yet to have been announced.
Okay, we're just gonna do this for the sake of because no other pick is in the top 32. So we'll just can I force it?
Force it.
Wow, that's actually not it, dude.
Rejected.
How do I force a pick on this stupid fucking thing?
I'll know who had what.
All right. So 13th overall, this is the Steelers pick. Oh, I don't want to announce this. 13th overall, Aiden has the Steelers moving up and selecting their. I'm going to cover my eyes. Oh, man. Their quarterback of the future, Ty Simpson.
In a trade up.
13th overall in a trade up.
I'm sorry, guys. Veto.
Sam is loving it. that was the trade. Look, the only reason I'm gonna sit here and defend this is because a rumor came out like a couple hours ago that the Rams could consider Ty Simpson at 13th overall. There was smoke like yesterday, in fact, that that Jay Glazer is pretty confident Ty Simpson goes first round. Like he was on an interview,
yeah,
and he was saying like, no, Ty Simpson's going in the first round. Like that was the one definitive thing he said. And Jay Glazer is somebody that everybody really trusts and respects, so he's gonna go first round. Then smoke came out later that he could go to the Rams at 13.
Yes, I think if a team sits at where they are and they just value Ty Simpson, whatever. I'm not gonna love it. You do your thing. If you trade up for Ty Simpson, especially if you trade up from 21, where he probably already would have been, and then move up, I would stop being a fan.
What the Rhett was gonna take Ty? Honestly, I can kind of see that vision.
What would that be?
He said he was gonna take Ty Simpson with the Lions pick.
Yeah, I heard. I mean, what is the vision?
Oh, I see. What? Yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't think Steelers. I told y'all I got you. The Michael Vick profile.
I'm just seeing Michael Vick show up.
All right. Well, that happened.
It's not real, by the way, guys. He's not on your team till tomorrow.
Yeah.
When you inevitably select him at 21.
All right. Well, that happened. That brings us to 14th overall. Sam has the Ravens on the clock. I have not received a message, so we do not know what we don't know what the pick is yet. But in the hole, or on deck, I should say, T-ball, Mr. Baseball player, we have Stranger with the Bucks at 15th, and then in the hole is the Jets at 16th, air thugged. Sam did message me. So, oh, fuck me, man. I guess we know why Walter went quiet. Sam and Walter have made a trade.
Let's go.
Walter owns the Carolina Panthers for his second selection. So Sam is going to be sending away the 14th overall pick, 159 and 211. He will be receiving 19th overall and 119th overall. That means Walter is on the clock at 14th. So I'm waiting his message. So this is going to be, I'm going to have to remember.
The Carolina Panthers. I think I might know this one.
You do. Take a wild guess.
I can't guess his pick and influence the crowd, but I think should I write this one down?
He did just message me, so you could say you're.
I would guess Sadiq if I were to guess.
You're thinking Sadiq. So at 14th overall, mind you, this is the Carolina Panthers selection. This is not the Ravens selection. I am not forcing the trade because I don't know how to on this website. At 14th overall, the Carolina Panthers will be trading up to take Jermod McCoy, corner out of Tennessee. Yeah. Wow.
Forgot he was there still.
I mean, I'm going to keep it a buck, bro. This shit kind of an F. He's dead. He's dead.
Allegedly.
He's dead.
Nobody thought he was dead till like yesterday.
He's fallen out of the first.
Possibly. He's a better prospect than Will Johnson, though.
He might go 30th. Maybe. That's like the earliest I think he can go.
This class sucks. Like so much worse than I don't know. Like it's just I just don't see that happening. It could happen. I would disagree. I think he has to go in the first.
I don't think he's good, but he's not. Given the concerns about his injury, plus I thought he was a very good corner, but to take him 14th with not even the ACL stuff, there's like, was it like knee cartilage concerns or something?
Allegedly.
Well, who's throwing this stuff out there to tank his stock though? Like who would be doing
Carolina?
Carolina. They just traded up for him.
I'm telling you, these people want their guys to fail. I mean, you heard freaking Master Bean telling people to make AI edited images of them like driving planes into buildings.
Dude, one of the replies was Jordan Tyson at a police traffic stop with a beer in his hand. I'm like, really, bro? Why would he say something like that? I don't know, but
I mean, that's not like true. The worst thing that has connected the Bills to 9/11 before.
that sounds so true. Yeah, his bone in his knee allegedly needs surgery. The guy just sounds fucked up. All right?
Allegedly. These teams do they do their own independent research.
I think the thing with Carolina though is like they're in desperate need for one of these high profile picks to come in and genuinely make a difference right off the bat. They haven't really had, like, McMillan is the best example of that recently. And I'm not going to say he was bad, but for 9th overall, for being your franchise saving wide receiver one, like, you know, he produced well, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that he was like groundbreaking or earth shattering either. So it's like, I'd be a little worried as a Panthers fan for that reason too.
Yeah, I'd be a little scared, but like he's a top 5 talent in this class, in my opinion. And I think he's a better prospect than Will Johnson. So like I would, especially with Will Johnson coming in and succeeding, I think it'll make his slide less.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I do not think he goes that early though. But Walter does like Jermod. It's his number 2 overall player on his board, according to his message. So
that is based.
We are moving on to the 15th overall pick. This pick belongs to Stranger. Oh, never mind. There was a trade. There was a trade. Shocker. So I am receiving word that Stranger and Michael Penis, the 49ers owner, has made a trade. We should have banned the trades, bro. So the 49ers are moving up to pick 15 in return for pick 27 and pick 58. And with the 15th overall pick in the 2026 Discord mock draft, Michael Penis has the Niners selecting Monroe Freeling, tackle out of Georgia.
I could see that.
I don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it. It's just didn't Trent just sign 2 years?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's probably one of those deals. It's like, okay, if the first year goes fine, then yeah, like we could try another year. But I think he also could, But
I think it just makes it weird off the rip. Because
he needs to start.
Well, Colton McKivitz is good enough to start too. I think.
Yeah,
I thought he had a pretty good year, and I don't see Freeling playing guard, so it's just like a weird like. I mean, the Bengals did that with Amarius Mims. Like he was initially a backup and then just came in. So I don't know. Like I think it would be a good pick after like 3 years looking back at it. It's just like initially, it would be weird.
Yeah, I think the weird part isn't necessarily the trade or the player involved. It's more so the fact that this is the first tackle taken, and the way it was going, I'm pretty sure the Niners probably could have gotten a tackle by the time the pick came around because no one's been taken yet.
The first lineman going at 15. I think we will see at least 3 linemen by now.
Oh yeah.
In the actual draft, I think at least 3 linemen will have gone by now.
It's not for the shut up. Well, that is the pick. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. At 16th overall, this does not belong to Airthugged anymore, who was the Jets owner. This does belong to Liam Cohen worshiper, who is the Cleveland owner. That pick is not in yet, so we'll give him a minute or two to figure it out. He already made one trade. I can't imagine he's trading back again. That would be a little wild, wouldn't it?
So the Browns now have what? Now they have 16 and they have 24?
Yes, 16 and 24 belong to the Browns. Walter just said, I'm getting word that the Falcons are looking to trade up into the first round.
Getting word.
God.
Who even has team control of the Falcons here?
Nobody.
Is it Aiden? I bet he's getting messages from Aiden saying
it's nobody. Like he's just, what is he gonna do, bro? I don't know. This is no holds barred.
I control the Bengals in this draft. Let's see what we can do here. D'Angelo Pons, welcome to the team.
I wonder what Liam Cohen worshiper is looking to do. He's negotiating. Oh my!
Negotiating.
All right.
Window.
Liam Cohen worshiper, you get till 9:03. Will be nice.
That is lenient.
That is very lenient.
I would have given 13 seconds.
That feels personal. Anyway, this is the Browns pick. I think in the event that they traded back like this, 10 spots, got the capital they got from the Jets, and still had their choice of Fano or Maui Noah, they would be like head over heels. They would be like, that's a dream come true. This would be an absolute perfect scenario for the Browns. So I think this is perfect for them if he plays his cards right, but I guess he's still trying to trade. It's like there's a very obvious pick here. Oh. What would you do in this situation?
If I was a Brown here?
Yeah.
Well, I think they guaranteed would go Fano from what I've been hearing, but I think any amount of linemen is 100% my pick. So, I mean, what, like, yeah, Maui Noah still has not been picked. I think that I am confident that he goes like top, at worst 11th.
Yeah, I think the back stuff could do something to his stock, but I'm not entirely positive it's going to tank him this much.
Yeah,
to the point where he's being chosen not just a second, but also having someone jump over to take Freeling before him.
Yeah, I don't know. He's like one of the only top linemen that have like tackle guard flexibility.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I can see people really liking him.
Proctor does.
He does. I forgot about him.
Brett Coleman predicted Caden Proctor to the Bills, and he got death threats in his replies.
Yeah, I would stab him.
Yeah, I
not actually. Welcome back, Osiris Torrance.
I definitely was not a fan of that, but I kept my mouth shut. He already got enough
Grade
shit.
my pick. Do you want me to grade Ty Simpson?
I grade my pick. You never did.
I thought I already did with my face. I thought that gave it away.
Holy fuck. We have a trade.
Alrighty.
The Browns are trading back again.
The fuck?
So the 16th overall pick did belong to Cleveland. It appears he has made a deal with, who is that? With Spear, the 20th overall pick owner, the Dallas Cowboys. And it looks like the trade is Dallas sending away the 20th overall pick. And in return, wait a second.
What are we doing here?
The Browns are trading away 16 as well as a 4th round pick or something late for the 20th. That doesn't make sense.
Just straight up?
Yes.
Charity?
Yes. Wait. This doesn't make sense. He's saying no. What do you mean no? That's what you wrote to me. Oh, wait. I get 20. Oh, okay. So the trade is the Browns are receiving the 20th overall pick as well as the 92nd pick.
I see.
So I got them slightly screwed up. And then the Cowboys move up to 16th. And this pick belongs to Spear. He is going out of his way to move up for Oregon safety Dylan Thieneman, which
I like that.
I like this move because you got to jump the Vikings, presumably, in order to get your hands on him, at least to feel like you safely can get him without running risk. So if the Cowboys wanted him that bad at 16 or that bad at all, then they would certainly have to get in front of them to ensure it. So I do not hate this in the least.
No. Like Bailey and Thieneman, like I think in a normal circumstance, I would have hated having like one of those guys as my first pick, but to get Thieneman with your second first round pick would be huge.
Bam messaged me and said Proctor would be the Bills receiver 1.
He would low-key.
No, that was a good pick though, because the Cowboys have traded. Well, I guess they traded up this time around, but to be able to land Bailey at 12 and then Thieneman, like that would be a pretty damn good haul. I know, Bailey fans don't exist, but
this is one where like a trade makes sense because I think Thieneman would have been like well gone by like at least 2 or 3 of these teams.
Right, for sure. Well, that would leave us going to the Lions at pick 17. This one belongs to Rhett. Have not seen Rhett in a minute. Where'd Rhett go? He's either trading or gone. I almost just like, please no more trades, bro. Okay. I messaged him here at 17th overall. The Lions, I mean, this is about as chalk of a pick in the first round as it gets. This has been a Caden Proctor spot through and through. I guess, if they wanted, I've seen people even jump up to like 13th, 12th to take Proctor. But there are other linemen on the board here that they most certainly would not expect to have available to them. So Rhett definitely has some freedom.
I almost would even. There's another lineman I think they'd also really like.
We'll see what he says. Oh,
especially with all
this. Okay.
This Penei Sewell to left tackle speak I've been hearing about.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like he's capitalizing on that. With the 17th pick, the Detroit Lions will be selecting Francis Mauigoa.
Thank God.
I know.
If he is here, that's an A+. That is 100% happening.
Yeah.
I can't believe he might go like top 5.
Francis Mauigoa and Penei Sewell. Yep. Yeah. The Lions are running the ball down your throat.
That'll work.
They're killing you.
Yep. And if for some reason he's not that good there, he can play guard. You have like Christian Mahogany as your left guard. Right now, Larry Borum is your right tackle. with Sewell moving over. So please, this is the pick.
Yes, it most certainly is. I'm glad that wasn't overthought. We finally just got a straightforward, surefire, obvious pick. Walter's asking if the Packers can trade up. He's just being such an ass, bro. Look, you have one pick left. Does he have a pick? No, he doesn't. He already chose for Carolina. You can't trade up. You have no picks to work with. You already
he just assumed team control of the Packers.
Apparently.
I don't blame him. I'm doing that with the Bengals. Let's see who wins.
All right. Anyway, that brings us to the Minnesota Vikings. Liam Cohen worshiper owns. Oh no, wait, he just made that trade, right? Oh no,
Vikings just think they're staying here.
Okay.
Thank God it's not Thieneman.
He's just the Browns owner, so I'm getting confused.
Yeah, Thieneman is not the pick. He's been the pick in every mock I've ever seen in my life. So if it was that, or it was like the following Jermod McCoy,
right?
So have fun.
All right. At the 18th overall pick, we have not gotten a message yet. Yeah, I mean, without the Thieneman on the board, though, I think there is he available? I think there is one obvious pick here, in my opinion.
Really?
Not obvious. I think there's one that makes the most sense, I'll say. I guess you could swing Fano if you really wanted. They have offensive line problems all the time, so I wouldn't hate that. I do think, though, that Kenyon Sadiq here makes a lot of sense. I think I said this when we did our mock with Tag. I suggested the Vikings being interested, just given Hawkinson's age and injury history.
Yeah, and the well-paid tight end too, Josh Oliver.
Yes, Josh Oliver. Like, I think him and Josh would make a much better duo than whatever Hawkinson's providing at this stage of his career. So you might have to wait a year.
Yeah. I was answering that. I think Bradbury's been on two different teams since Minnesota. I think he's now in Chicago.
Yes, he filled in Drew Dahlman's spot.
Yeah. Dahlman from Chicago retired, and now he is the new. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Liam Cohen worshiper does have a trade.
Oh my God.
Okay, golly. Next year, we're not doing trades. Pick 18 and a 4th this year for 20th and a 2nd next year.
Damn.
So the thing is, 20th doesn't belong to the Cowboys anymore, and we haven't been switching the picks on the thing. I don't even know who has 20th.
Hold on. That would be...
Is it the Browns?
Wouldn't it be? Yes, I think. Yeah, because the Browns were in control of 16 after they traded with the Jets. No. Were they? No, but who the fuck was that? Am I tweaking?
I don't know, dog.
Too much shit going on here.
I know. I should have been changing the picks around. I think it was
trading it to T-Ball, apparently.
T-Ball? It's not T-Ball.
T-Ball claims it's traded to him.
I just asked him who is it with. Oh, he does have it. Are we gaslighting him? Are we telling T-Ball it's not him when they're both telling us it's him? Oh, okay. It is 24th. So the trade is the 18th overall and a 4th for 24th overall and a 2nd next year. So this pick now belongs to T-Ball, who's moving up as the Cleveland Browns. So you are on the clock, Sir T-Ball, with this selection. He's got to have someone in mind. Okay.
If there's this many trades on actual draft night, I'm going to be so upset. I think this might... I can't decide if this year is going to have more trades or not. Because the reason it wouldn't is because teams just don't like any of these players. But I think it could happen because there's so few good players that teams will trade up for the one player they actually like. I could see that happening a lot.
Yeah. I mean, we always see these small trades that are just moving. We saw the Eagles, was it last year, the year before, literally move up one spot. I think it had to be last year, right? To get the linebacker.
Remember when the Bills traded back and got Keon Coleman?
Thanks.
I love that trade.
Thanks, bro. Yes, I do remember. Oh my God. Well, the pick is in from T-Ball. This is the Browns. And he is making he's making the obvious pick here. I do like this trade in a vacuum with who's available. And at 18th overall, the Cleveland Browns will be selecting Spencer Fano.
Yep.
So the Browns coming away with a haul of Carnell Tate and Spencer Fano after multiple trade downs and a small trade up. Oh no, wait, not Carnell Tate. Fuck, this is gonna fucking dude.
Too many trades.
Whatever. Getting Fano here is most definitely a good move, though.
Boo this commissioner. Yeah, he can play center or right tackle.
I need somebody. This is what you guys can do in the meantime. Somebody in the Discord chat sort out what trades have happened, and just so we have the correct order.
Yes, and Cable will send you $50.
Okay. You're nice. I will send you a pat on the back. Okay. 19th overall. This pick belongs to the Baltimore Ravens. And shout out to Sam. Shout out to Sam for being on top of his shit. And he has the pick in already. The Ravens at 19th overall will be selecting offensive guard Vega Ioane.
Hallelujah.
And that is a fantastic pick. This is definitely one of the most mocked selections also. I think between Vega to the Ravens, Thiedemann to the Vikings, and Proctor to the Lions, those are like the three most chalky chalk picks ever. But this one definitely makes a lot of sense. You just kind of backfill Falele, but with a player that's 3 times as good.
That's my favorite true guard in the class. Might be my second favorite overall lineman. Congrats, guys. You got Kevin Zeitler at 19th overall. Outstanding.
I think there's a chance that he goes as the first lineman with Maui Noah's back and Fano. I don't know. Maybe the arm length stuff concerns some teams. Whatever the case is with Fano, I think it'll be between Fano and Vega for the first lineman off the board.
Mm-hmm. People love his character too. I could genuinely see him, because it's weird with guys like with Maui Noah where it's like they could play guard, but we also haven't really seen him play guard. So it's why not just take the actual guard?
Mm-hmm. All right. So we are up next. This is the 20th overall pick. God knows who this belongs to.
Hold on. Scroll up. Whoever took this would be. Is this Jesus Christ?
I think it's Liam Cohen. I think it's the Browns.
It's usually going to be him. He's been trading everything.
Yes. I think this is he's messaging me. Okay, it's the Browns. So the Browns already have Spencer Fano. So that's a good start. Let's see what let's see what he does. He said you're gonna like this.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. I do like that. I do like that a lot. Shout out Liam Cohen worshiper for this one. So with the 20th overall pick, Liam Cohen worshiper has the Cleveland Browns selecting my guy Casey Concepcion. Oh. Yes, receiver out of Texas A&M. I like it.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. This is the appropriate range. Skylar Bell. Yeah, this is the appropriate range for Casey. I think that would be like the worst hands of any receiving room of all time.
Okay.
But it would be dynamic.
The hands aren't that bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say they're the worst.
In the class?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nobody really with drop issues in the class, though. He's the only one that you maybe can say. The only relevant player, I'll say. Let's put it that way.
Did Gunnar Stockton go yet?
Yes, you did see that. Okay. Well, that brings us to the 21st overall pick. I think the Steelers actually own this one.
Huh. Do they? Didn't
they
trade
don't.
up?
No, they don't. Fuck.
They traded up to the Rams. Yeah.
This was Aiden doing his own trade up with the two teams he owns.
Yeah, Steelers traded up for
Ty Simpson.
All
right. So with the 21st overall pick, this pick belongs to the Rams. It belongs to Aiden. And he is going to go with corner out of Clemson, Avion Terrell. He's going to pair Terrell with McDuffie and Watson, which I don't hate. I don't hate that pick.
No, everything sounds like Avion Terrell is like completely falling, which I could buy because he had like an awful RAS score, but he's good. He should be going here. I don't care about your hate about Avion Terrell. He is a really good player, and I'm a little lower on him now than I was before, but like still in the like 20 to 35 range, I'm a huge fan.
No, Casey can't catch. Terrell can't play
he
corner.
Can catch better.
I think Casey can catch better than Terrell can guard a big receiver.
You saw like one Chris Bell clip and just took it.
No,
all the way.
I saw plenty.
Name every single one.
I saw plenty. See, Walter agrees. He said true.
To what?
To what I said.
No.
I guarantee you he did see what he said true. I guarantee you he'll say yes.
I'll say no.
All right. 22nd overall. Appa is back on the clock. Still haven't seen an Appa sighting since his last pick. Granted, he responded legitimately instantly last time, so we'll see if he comes back around. If not, then we can raffle this pick off to somebody that's, or maybe maybe we'll make the pick since we've just been reacting and being sidelined. If we don't hear anything back from Appa in a minute or two, then we can make the pick. But this is an actual Chargers selection. So
you've been requested to go to all positions to see the best available.
Yes,
I believe.
Caleb Lomu. What
Yikes.
Website.
What a list.
Oh my God, that is awful. Yikes is right.
This is the point where like I am glad my team had a bad year to get a reasonable draft pick.
Yeah, the back half of this draft is just not attractive. At all. I mean, I don't know what he's thinking of doing here. To be honest, I think he's probably not going to respond to me in the next minute. So why don't you make the pick for the Los Angeles Chargers?
I don't want to.
Okay, then I'll do it.
Hold on. Let me look up their depth chart. I didn't come prepared. I can give him a real quarterback. Because sometimes I forget who they all even picked up. God, their interior. Oh my God, their interior offensive line still sucks. Holy shit. Trevor Penning and Cole Strange. Welcome to starting guards. Oh my God. Yeah. I got my pick.
All right. Ring it in.
Give them Chase Besantis.
Oh my God, already?
Already.
Chase Besantis, 22nd. Oh my Carson back. Chase Besantis, guard out of A&M. I mean, shit. If all the linemen run the way that it's rumored they're going to, then I think there's a strong possibility that he leaks into the back half of the first round, I'd say. I think this is probably a little early, but
yeah, but like it's that, or it's like, I think it's a reach no matter what.
Yeah,
they could use some help on the interior, but this is still kind of reach territory for like a Peter Woods. And like, I feel like at any position of need, you're kind of reaching reach territory.
Right.
If they don't need tackles, please stop mocking them tackles. They're fine. Like everything else kind of reach. So Besantis is good. He's already like a an early second round guy for me. So that's fine.
I don't hate it.
Not better than Vega though.
No, that's just an absolutely insane thing to say. 23rd overall. This pick, I think, is an Eagles selection. This belongs to Stranger, I believe. Let's
Jamar Chase.
He's Jamar Chase. Skylar Bell. At Stranger, you are up again. Because he made a trade last time, didn't he? Or am I remembering incorrectly? No, I don't think he did. I think this is. It's better at sucking. All right. If he doesn't respond in the next minute or so.
Who said that?
You.
What?
Oh my God. I have Stranger on here 3 times.
I'm not even doing anything. I'm just playing with Play-Doh.
How do I have him on here 3 times? How did I do
terrible.
That? Okay.
I don't know.
We are so confused with the trade. Okay. The Eagles are up. So either way, the Eagles are up. Nobody traded with the Eagles.
Thank God.
So
can we just be done trading?
Yes, I think this is a straightforward selection. I think this is a tackle based on every mock I've ever read. But it's possible it could be a receiver.
I mean, with AJ Brown on the move, we kind of get to see Devontae Smith at wide receiver 1, which is super sick because he is one. And then it's like, do you just do the Chris Bell thing at some point? Try to recreate AJ Brown with Chris Bell?
Yeah, no, please don't.
That might happen.
That would embarrass
I think Howie's like too esteemed for that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's drafting Jonathan Mingo in the first round with the knee injury.
Thug says the Eagles going max.
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially, I did see that.
I've seen a lot of that, and I think it's a good pick. That's why Thug is the GOAT.
Why don't we make this pick? Because I gave Stranger 3 selections, so we'll make another.
I think Thug gets to take that one.
Okay, Thug.
I agree with it.
Okay, so they're going Max Crosby.
No.
Oh, what? Oh, Iron Anchor or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
I thought he meant Max Crosby. All right, we'll give him the pick, which belongs to, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Hanachor. I think it's Hanachor. I don't know how to pronounce it either. I know it's something along those lines, but I've never actually confirmed it.
Well, he is an Eagle now, so it's Max Eagle as far as I'm concerned. That brings us to the fuck if I remember who this pick is.
Max Crosby to the Eagles. Let's go.
This pick belongs to, I think it belongs to Liam Cohen worshiper.
No, please. Didn't he already pick?
I think it does.
I thought he sat and picked one. Did he have 2 already?
I think because of the trade backs, he's just been like talked about so frequently. I don't know, bro. But I'm pretty sure this is his pick because he made the pick with the he made the trade with T-Ball, and this was the pick that I got confused about. So this is Minnesota's pick.
Allegedly.
24th. Allegedly. All right. Yes, sorry, Reed. So this is Minnesota's pick. He did trade back with the Browns. That was what the trade was. So Minnesota will be selecting out of Clemson defensive tackle Peter Woods. That's the pick. Interesting.
I mean, it's not bad. This is probably the range that I think he should be going in. And they're a team that, like, their biggest need is the most obvious one, and it's not able to be fixed right now.
Yeah. I think I would have went with Sadiq here, just, going off of what I was saying earlier. But
I keep forgetting Kyler Murray is there.
Yes.
In my brain, I was like, oh my God, JJ McCarthy's starting another year. Give them Carson Beck or something. But no, please don't. But yeah, I don't hate that. That makes a lot of sense for them.
I think McDonald is the first off the board, though.
Yeah, for Minnesota, though, I mean, they brought in both who? They brought in Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave, then also employed Jaden Redmond. Like, they clearly like those, like, kind of undersized athletic tackles. Yeah. Like, they're not really like a nose tackle team.
Right. Yeah, they traded the only one they had. Everyone was like, no, what are you doing? Or whatever they did. They cut him with Harrison Phillips. Okay, so that is Peter Woods to the Vikings. That brings us to 25th with the Bears. That pick belongs to Reed. And Reed is here. He just has sent a couple messages, so he's on the clock. Give him a minute or so to make this pick. The Bears can go in a number of directions too. I think this is a team that needs an edge rusher. They're a team that can use an offensive tackle. I think I guess any offensive lineman. You can go interior defensive line. You could go safety. It really could be a number of different things. Are you
Yes.
doing all
We are
7
doing
rounds?
all 7 rounds, yes.
Oh my God. Ross, bro, this has taken an hour and 25.
Gunnar Stockton's not even in this class.
He said I need to see Stockton. No, I'm dead. I'm actually dead.
You're going to be waiting a full year. And then he also is not going.
Yeah, what if he
He
just
will
doesn't
be an
draft
undrafted free agent.
He said, "Stop gaslighting me."
He will get drafted into the fucking military. He will not get drafted into the NFL draft. Why hasn't Dylan Raiola been drafted? Same reason.
Reed said his back still available. Bro, you're on the clock. Stop trolling. You're on the clock.
Go.
I think with the Bears, I've seen EMW mocked here. I think if I was Chicago in this case, I'd be pretty interested in. I mean, I wouldn't be. I know they would probably be interested in like Keldrick Falk, maybe. I don't think that Lomu is insane here. No, bro. Who the fuck is John Lovitz?
John Lovitz? You know my guy, John Lovitz?
Is that like one of those names that?
No, borderline first round grade from John Lovitz.
Oh, okay.
You'll love this guy.
Okay. Reed does make his pick though, and I don't hate this pick at all. This is a position of need. Definitely a position of need. It's somebody that's mocked to go a lot earlier. And that is going to be Akeem Mesidor to the Chicago Bears. Oh, shut up. He's supposed to go to the Bucks, but he does fall here. I think it's possible he does fall in the actual draft as well, but I don't hate it here for the Bears. They need somebody to come in and make an impact really fast, and I think that's really the biggest selling point for Mesidor is, you're going to need a few years of potential production, and then after that, once he's 28, 29, you're like, all right, he's still kind of the same guy, and he's kind of getting worse. But
yeah, that's why I feel like I don't even want to be a Mesidor hater. I'm like, I think he's going to be a solid player, but like the way people describe him, they're like, yeah, I think he can be like a fine edge too, like decent rotational player. Like that's not a first round pick to me.
Right.
Even the way they describe him as they love him, it does not sound like a first round pick. So I don't know. I think his floor is high enough. He'll be a fine player.
I agree. That brings us to the Bills. This pick does belong to Stranger. I know that for certain.
Give me that pick.
So I don't know who. Actually, I know what I would do if I was in this position. Yeah, but it's none
Chris
of those
Bell.
No, it's none of those guys.
Put in Chris Bell.
Oh, I low-key like that. I like
you like Chris Bell?
No.
Put it in.
Stranger submitted his pick.
Okay.
Chris Bell, please. With the 26th overall pick, Stranger playing with fire here with the Buffalo Bills. He is going to select edge rusher Zion Young. That's like the one guy, if we were going to go the route of edge rusher at this point, I would be very glad to have on the team.
I enjoy some Zion, but I feel like you are very anti Greg Rousseau as an idea. So I'm just kind of shocked that you enjoy Zion Young as an idea. But he is a good player.
I think there's just more pass rush potential with him. Maybe, I guess, if you looked at the start of Rousseau's career and you projected him out, that was kind of the same idea of like, he's going to be a high floor run defender. And then look at the traits. Look at what he can be as a pass rusher. It's kind of the same shtick. So I get where you're coming from. But I feel more confident that Zion could be a better pass rusher. And I think if we went edge here, this would be the player I'd want them to go with, given what's left on the board. But if we passed on McDonald, I think I'd be a little bothered. I I wouldn't hate even Sadiq, like just for the fucking sake of taking a
That
pass
would be
catcher.
cool.
Like you can
Yeah.
throw him wherever, but
I feel like Caden McDonald sounds really good.
yeah, I think McDonald would most definitely be my pick here and their pick here. But Zion isn't crazy. This is about where the range he's getting mocked at his ceiling, we'll say. That brings us to no, Michael Penis traded this pick.
Yes.
So it's the Stranger's pick too. It is also Stranger's pick.
Nice. So this is
the Bucks.
The Bucks. Okay.
So with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers pick at 27th overall, Stranger back on the clock. This is where Kenyon Sadiq is going to go. I think if you're a Bucks fan, you're head over heels that you got to trade back 12 spots and you still end up with the tight end one in the class.
Be nice.
Yeah,
I like that. I just had to think about like Cade Otton's contract situation because I know they just paid him.
Yeah,
but like I don't care about Cade Otton at all. Like I genuinely don't care about Cade Otton. So that's a fine pick. It's a good pick. It's a good value pick.
That's what I was reading, like, because I was thinking. Appa replied and said, "My stream was 10 minutes delayed. How is that even possible, bro?
10 minutes."
Anyway, I was reading the same thing about the Bucks. It's like they could go Sadiq, and I'm thinking like, well, they just kind of re-signed Otton, and I feel like they're an 11 personnel team, but I guess their new offensive coordinator is a bit more into 12 personnel stuff, so maybe it makes sense. I think the Bucks are one of those teams that I wish didn't have a first round pick because I never really know what to give them. So
yeah, I always give them someone super mid.
Right.
I feel like they're due. So yeah, I usually go Mesidor or what else do I do? Mostly Mesidor.
Yeah.
as mid as I can get, really.
It's like the most uninspiring pick of the entire first round. Uninspiring, unexciting. Like no one really cares.
Yeah.
I wish this was like well, the Packers kind of fit that boat. They never do anything fun.
Yeah, they get Jordan Morgan.
Yeah. I kind of wish this was like if we were playing. I want to see the Falcons pick, man. The best part of the first round every year or of the draft period is just seeing the Atlanta Falcons on the clock.
It would be Zachariah Branch if they still had their pick.
The Texans are on the clock. This pick belongs to Candyman, who actually, if I remember correctly, also owns the Chiefs. And if I also remember correctly, decided to flip their picks. So I don't know why, but he is doing that. I haven't heard from him in a couple minutes, so I just shot him a message.
You wish you had Chiefs... Drake London and Bijan Robinson.
Yes, I remember when
Bijan is the more valuable one. I'm glad we can all agree.
Okay, yes, this is the Chiefs pick. He's telling me, I want the Chiefs to have 28. I know. Okay, so this is the Chiefs pick. I guess we wait and see. Who did they take earlier? We already had them go with Ruben Bain. So his pick is in. So he is going to target the opposite side of the trenches, and he takes Caleb Lomu with the 28th pick to Kansas City. And I don't hate that. I think they're definitely in the market for trenches on both sides of the ball. So I can get behind that.
I sure hope they do.
Yeah.
As opposing. So that would be, are we switching somebody to right tackle then? Him or Josh Simmons? And then just, I guess that's the move there.
Yeah, I guess it's all dependent on how much you think. I think the whole thing with tackle for the Chiefs right now is, do they trust Simmons? Like, is Simmons going to be able to make it through a whole season?
I trust him more than I trust Lomu.
That's kind of where I'm at too, and that's why I steered away from tackle in my predictive mock for the Chiefs early on, because I'm thinking to myself, like, they might, if you're taking a tackle this high, that means you really, really don't trust Simmons, because Simmons comfortably was a better prospect than I think any of the guys that you'd be drafting to replace him. I
think it's probably not trusting Jalen Moore, who's your right tackle, but he's an expensive backup like swing tackle, but still he's a higher end swing tackle. I think you can get by a couple games to a season without him. But man, I don't know.
Right. Well, Lomu is gone. The Texans are still around, and they definitely are in the market for a tackle
They're
or
not
a
doing
lineman, I
shit.
guess. So
They're not
where
getting
do they go
fucking
next?
anything.
Oh my God, Proctor's still available. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, the Texans got Braden Smith and Wyatt Teller, so they're done. Oh, Evan Brown. They can wash their hands of offensive linemen. They tried.
Evan Brown, created player. Madden created, but it's like when you're beyond the year that it actually is in real life in Madden, and it starts generating like random prospects to fulfill your franchise after 6 years, and it's like Evan Brown.
Yeah, this is he kind of looks like a creative player. not as an insult. It's just kind of
Yeah.
He looks computer generated. His like mugshot on NFL.com.
Well, while Candyman figures out where he's going to go with the Texans at 29, the 30th pick also belongs to Waddle, who I am going to reach out to. Actually,
Jacob Rodriguez going to the Texans. That could be interesting.
We have a pick. 29th overall, the Houston Texans are taking Caden McDonald at defensive tackle. That is a scary defensive line.
That would be really annoying. Because right now they have like Sheldon Rankins and like Tommy Togiai or however you pronounce it. I know that they got Logan Hall too, but he's like 290 pounds. So yeah, getting like an actual nose tackle on top of what they have would be pretty nasty.
Yeah, that would be horrifying. Like,
and he could probably play guard.
Yeah. Wow. Well, the Texans, I don't. You'd get like what 1 year of this defense because like Doug said, they got a lot of linebackers that have expiring contracts coming up. So you'd get 1 year of this super defense.
I'm not worried about their linebackers like Henry Toa bye.
Yeah, he could buy.
I think he'll be just like like EJ Speed. You can go on your way. They'll be just fine.
Yeah. Well, I like that pick. We'll move on to Waddle's pick. He gave me a list of guys because he knew he would be working. So at pick 30, the next available option, he had a list of guys. So he had Avion Terrell originally, but he's gone. He also had Casey Concepcion, but he's also gone. But that was also in the event that Lemon didn't make it to him at 11. But that brings up the third best option for him, and that is going to be Colton Hood, corner out of Tennessee. So shout out to Waddle for fulfilling two very important skill positions, although I do think this is a team that needs some offensive line help at the same time.
They do. Yeah, Colton Hood, he's fine. He's probably like the lowest I am of any like high consensus corner. But I get it.
I like him over Terrell, I think.
Yuck.
He's better
at
being a corner.
Nah, his feet are too slow.
Okay. That brings us to 31 overall. This also belongs to Reed, and he already has his pick in. And this is going to be Caden Proctor. Proctor to the New England Patriots. If that works out, that would be really fucking annoying as a Bills fan.
I don't even know what his position is here, but
you could throw him at, with Morgan Moses retired.
So, I don't think he did.
I thought he did.
I'm pretty sure that was an entirely fake post.
I could have sworn he did.
I don't think he did. Maybe he did.
Well, anyway, he will be.
This says he's not retiring.
Isn't he like 37?
I don't think he's that old. He's old.
He's like 35 at least.
He's 35, but he played well. Like he was actually like one of their best linemen last year.
Well, that wasn't saying much.
No, it wasn't. Caden, So then we'll have to move Caden Proctor to right tackle. It'll be an interesting fit. He's outstanding value here though.
Yeah,
to be at 31, like he's one of those guys like you just pick him and then figure it out.
I think the Patriots run to the podium if he's on the board.
I mean, they have Mike Onwenu, who's like also like a 360-pound guard tackle hybrid that just moves around.
Well, that brings us to the final selection of the Discord mock draft. belonging to the Seattle Seahawks, belonging to Bama Nut, who I just read is making a trade. Like, why? With the Seahawks will be trading the 32nd pick to the Green Bay Packers for the 52nd and the 84th pick. And the Packers will be selecting defensive tackle Christian Miller. And that will full results, please. And that will round out the entire mock. I can't even tell you how I feel about it because none of this shows the actual results.
I'll remember who picked who when it comes down to it. But yeah, that was an interesting ending there.
Kenyon Sadiq falls out of the first round. I would piss myself. I would actually piss myself.
No, he didn't.
Oh no, he didn't.
He went to the Bucks.
Oh yeah. All right, well he did. Never mind. I don't think anybody fell out of the first that didn't go in the first round should have, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like I can't remember if there was anybody that didn't go.
I think it was Blake Miller, the shocking one. Denzel Boston didn't go. I would say, I don't know. Like I feel like it was mostly good there.
Yeah, I think as far as players that will go in the first round, it was not bad. I think as far as where they all end up team wise, that's where the questions start to get raised.
Yeah.
I would love to grade this, but quite frankly, I just don't know. I'm not going to sit here and try to figure it out. So with that said, I would absolutely adore if somebody in chat would take this image, which I'm going to export, and fill it out so we know who went where. Let me get your login stuff so I can continue the stream. Yeah, you're going to sit here. How long would you go for? 7 rounds? Oh, yes, 7 rounds. Worst mock I've ever seen. It was a mock of all time. We'll
yeah. But like that's like the actual draft that's going to happen. If I just made it into a mock, people would think I'm the dumbest person alive. When Ty Simpson goes like top 8.
This was oh, thank you, Liam. I appreciate it. Considering you were the one that made all the fucking trades, I appreciate it.
He just gooed all over this entire draft board.
He left his mark everywhere. You know what, Spear? I don't think it even gave me the option. You said you used this, right?
I don't ever trade.
Because I don't think
I just pick. There's a proposed trade part. I don't know if you could force trades though.
No, I don't think you can.
Maybe try it on a different one.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I think A to Z Sports, I think, has a pretty decent one. I don't know if you can force trades or not.
I've just been using I know PFF is like being completely blacklisted from the internet right now, but I've been still using theirs because I
don't use that shit.
Clean. But
all
right. That will wrap up the Discord mock draft. Do you have Cave, did you fill out a mock in the first round challenge? I did not, but I will be finishing it tonight and sending it out. So
I did, and it sucks.
Yeah, I'm putting like an absurd amount of effort into this. I'm gonna be very upset if it's not accurate. So
yeah, I'm not. I put 10 seconds in, and it's stupid.
This is like my favorite time of year is like watching the draft and seeing if I predict all the picks right. It's like it's so fun. It's in the chat. It's in the general Yap chat, Liam. So that will wrap it up. I hope everybody enjoyed. Everybody that participated, thank you. I certainly enjoyed myself, as chaotic as it was. We learned a lot. We got to use a simulator. I actually know how to operate. That's important. I think we can do trades, maybe just a little bit more structured, even though it wasn't bad. I think it could have been worse.
Yeah. I think those trades definitely. What does that say? Oz went with Malachi Fields to Texans. When did I do that?
What?
I don't remember doing that.
You said Malachi Field to the Texans, you psycho.
I have like a mid day 3 grade on Malachi Field, so I don't know what that's about. I may have on accident. I may have just pressed the entirely wrong person, but I definitely did not intend to draft like the absolute worst version of like Courtland Sutton of all time.
All right. Well, that will wrap it up. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for participating. This was very fun. We'll definitely do something like this again in the future. But yeah, we will see you in episode 1. I don't even know what episode it'll be, but we're going to be grading the draft is our next episode. Boy. So yes, we will see you once it's over. That'll be fun.
Okay.